Here's my daddy, Professor MJ.
We lost yesterday's pick as we needed the Astros to win by at least 2 runs, but they only won 5-4. Maybe I was too aggressive and should have picked them with the money line instead. Oh well, we still have won 6 of the past 8 YouTube picks, so we can't complain, right? Before I unveil today's top MLB betting tip, let me share with you an amazing story. Last night was game number 2 of my softball league's finals, a best-of-3 series that my team led 1-0 after winning the first game by a 6-3 score. Therefore, we had a chance to clinch a second straight championship. We played 6 innings and the game was off to a surprising start since the game remained scoreless through the first 4 frames. In the top of the 5th, we had a runner on third base with 1 out when I stepped up to the plate. Here is what happened. I hit a single to open the score 1-0. A couple of batters later, our cleanup batter hit a grand slam to break the game open as we took a 5-0 lead. We could smell the league's title. However, in the bottom of the 5th, our opponents came back with 3 runs to cut the lead to just 2 runs. My team did not do anything in the top of the 6th, so we were 3 outs away from a championship in the bottom of the 6th. There were a few occasions where we needed just 1 more strike, but the other team picked up a couple of singles after 2 outs to tie the game at 5 runs apiece. This time, we were the ones with our backs against the wall. Our shortstop made a great play with the bases loaded to end the threat and send the game in extra innings. Neither team scored in the 7th. We did not score in the top of the 8th, and we looked dead after they put runners on third and second base with no out. Incredibly enough, their batter hit a line drive that was just barely caught by our shortstop, who then proceeded to get a double play by retiring the runner on third base. They loaded the bases again, but we survived once more. In the bottom of the 9th, our opponents put another runner in scoring position, but they could not get the big hit. Finally, in the top of the 10th, we opened the gates with 3 runs. That included myself getting an infield single where I pulled my groin running like crazy at first base. I can barely walk this morning, and they had to replace me in center field in the bottom of the 10th. We did not allow a run in the bottom of the 10th and celebrated our 2nd championship in a row. Attaboy! Yes! So what a crazy game, and I'm happy we picked up the win because I would have missed the 3rd game due to my injury. Now it's all good as I've got several months to heal.
It's time for baseball pick.
My best bet in Major League Baseball for Wednesday, September 8 goes to the Milwaukee Brewers at -154 odds in American format, or 1.65 in decimal odds. I don't necessarily love this play as I prefer backing underdogs, but that's the best one I found today. I would recommend going easy on this one. Freddy Peralta has been an elite pitcher this season, but he was not super sharp in his return to action after a 2-week absence. Let's hope he feels better tonight. He will be facing Kyle Gibson, who has been surprisingly good this year after 2 consecutive, very ordinary seasons in 2019 and 2020. He also struggled in his last outing by squandering 8 runs to Miami. The main reason I'm taking the Brewers is the blowout betting system. It recommends betting a team that crushed the same opponent by a margin of at least 8 runs the day before, which is the case here since Milwaukee demolished Philly 10-0 yesterday. Best of luck, and with the NFL season kicking off tomorrow, I want to remind you to watch the video I made that unveils whether I recommend to bet the over or the under for each of the league's 32 teams regarding their number of regular season wins. Click here to watch this insightful video. I'm Professor MJ, University Statistics Professor, saying so long!
Coordonne les genoux, là. Je suis tellement grand.
OK.